Hi, so in this little video, we're going to look at what we call zooming in coding and causal mapping. And it's a really powerful feature that can help you to both see the details of what you've coded and also get the overall picture. So here's an example of what a causal map might look like after you've coded a whole file. In this case, it's our favorite file called example original from an international development project, suitably anonymized. And you see here there's an awful lot of information. You can't really see what's going on. But suppose we want to focus on one particular thing, like, for example, health behavior. So in this filter, the factor label filter, I'm looking for all factors that mention the words health behavior anywhere, and all of its immediate causes, so just one step up, and all of its immediate effects, so other factors that are just one step down from it. And I've also clicked this highlight button, which makes the factors that match the search, in this case anything that contains health behavior, they're highlighted in this beautiful pink color. Now, that's interesting because you can see there are different influences on health behavior. So receive training from an organization, increased knowledge, access to a tap, and the main outcomes here, or the main immediate effects, are improved health and also directly, in a couple of cases, on well-being and improved diet. But it's quite a complicated story, and most importantly, there's lots of different variants of health behavior. You see here we use this semicolon in the label, so health behavior semicolon, use pits to dispose of rubbish, or health behavior, wash food before cooking or eating. So this semicolon is just typed, it's just a character that you can use when you're typing a label, creating or selecting a label, but it also means something. It means health behavior in particular, use pits to dispose of rubbish, or health behavior, for example, use mosquito nets. So we have a special filter which understands what the semicolon means, and so I can add it. It's called the zoom filter, and at the moment it's none, so it's not operative, but if we select level 1, that means it will convert all of these labels to just the top level before the very first semicolon. So again, just to show you that again, that's without the filter, and that's with the filter. So all the different kinds of health behavior have all been wrapped up into just health behavior, and the same in a couple of cases for the causes and effects as well. So you can see it's a much simpler overview of what's going on. In this case, there are also, in this particular file, there are a few cases where I think we've used a third level. So here, health behavior, wash hands, health behavior, semicolon, wash hands, semicolon, after using toilet. So there's quite a sophisticated little bit of codebook going on there, where we're organizing the different factors into a hierarchy that's even got 3 levels. You don't have to do that. Most people use just 2 levels in their hierarchy, but it does make a difference. In this case, there's a small difference where there's a few extra examples of labels with 3 levels of hierarchy, but most importantly, we can wrap up all of these labels into their parent labels, if you like, so that you can get a kind of global overview of what's going on here. And I think you'll agree that that's a easier to understand overview than the previous one. But you get both. You can keep both, so you can see the top level overview, or you can see all the detail as well if you want to just exclude that filter.